8.
You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
What's up, morons? You idiots just gonna come here and watch this show, or you actually gonna buy some freaking comics tonight? Am I gonna have to rate? Why you need to finish buying all these comics tonight so I can go out and buy more. Don't be an idiot. All right, I'm done. I got that all off my chest. It all worked out perfect. What's up, everybody watching Kickin It With Onrie live shopping show? I'm your host, Onrie Kompan. It is great to be here. None of you guys are morons and idiots. I love you guys. I'm just, decided to kick the show off today by doing a little pre-rage selling. We're going to do a lot of rage selling tonight. It's all the rage these days. Eat your heart out, whatnot, sellers. I'm going to be yelling and screaming and belittling all of you, whether you buy comics from me tonight or not. No, I'm not going to belittle you guys. But I am going to belittle the prices on these books. All right? So here's the deal. You spend $25 with me, I'm going to spin the wheel for you. And as long as you're located within the United States of America, you spend $50 with me, and I'm going to hook you with free shipping. So let's get our minds off of all the and get to the good stuff. First book of the night is Daredevil 199. Don't be an idiot and not buy this book because I got a great price on it. It's just $5. $5 for Daredevil 199. We got a direct edition here. Some gorgeous stuff here. I wonder if this is Frank Miller Daredevil. Let's see who worked on this. It's in really good shape too, by the way. Daredevil, in really good shape. I'm going to say this is a very fine. Dennis O'Neil, William Johnson on the art. Good old Willie Johnson. Show Willie your Johnson and pick up Daredevil 199 for just $5. All right. Next book we got here is Detective Comics 472, which is going to go for just $4 today. I'm going to say this is in very good shape. It's got a black border here, or black, on the cover, so you can see the ink breaks on everything. So I'm going to say that's a VG on that, but it is a newsstand copy of the book. So here we go, $4 on this. Next book we have here is Invincible Iron Man 147, Holocaust at High Noon, by Bob Layton. Direct copy, going for just $5. $5 on this. Still haven't made any claims yet? Well, get on it! Don't do that! I think everybody's just like sitting by, like waiting and watching as I'm like rage selling on the show, on the air. All right, next book we got here is Captain America, number 268. All the other shows canceled tonight, but tonight I'm uncancelable. So I'm here. Please like and share out the show. Yes. All right, I got Captain America and the Defenders. We got a really stunning cover here by Mike Zeck. This is going to go for $5. Again, another direct copy of the book. Let's see who worked on this one. Captain America 268. We got a Mike Zeck cover featuring Steve Rogers' review of a smash movie. Ooh. So J.M. DeMatteis wrote this issue. So you're going to get a good story here. And let's see what movie Cap reviews here. I don't see it. It looks like he might be reviewing, what's it called? Raiders of the Lost Ark, or some Indiana Jones movie here. Isn't that great, though? You can review a movie through these characters and have them say whatever you want them to think. No, I didn't like To Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Signed Captain America. All right, Captain America 268 is going to go for $5. Next up, I got Fantastic Four number 265. We got another direct edition copy here. This is the first appearance of She-Hulk joining the Fantastic Four. I don't know if it's a first appearance, but this is the issue where she joins the team. So I think this is a pretty important book here. And it's part of John Byrne's legendary run. This is going to go for $5. And then I got Spectacular Spider-Man number 136. This is the issue where the Sin Eater dies. And it is the end of a run called Showdown with the Sin Eater. Sin Eater, he kidnaps this kid, and Spider-Man is trying to hunt him down. And the way it ends for Sin Eater is actually pretty sad. But this is where the original Sin Eater dies. And if you guys don't know what the Sin Eater is, he is the guy who killed Jean DeWolf. And he was actually her police lieutenant. He was not her lieutenant, because she was a captain. So he was like the major or the commissioner. His name was like Stan Carter. And he was the original Sin Eater. And I think this is the issue where he bites the bullet, bites the dust. He gets what's coming to him. Next up, I got Silk number 3. We got a Lee In Hyuk cover here. Hyuk. All right. Silk number 3 is going to go for just $4 today. Really gorgeous cover. Written by Emily Kim. I have Miss Marvel number 1. I believe this is volume 2 of her series. This is going to go for just $3 today for Miss Marvel number 1. Amazing Spider-Man number 406. First appearance of Lady Octopus is going to go for $10 tonight. So $10 on this one. I have Prophet number 1, created by Rob Liefeld. There was some really cool stuff that they did with Prophet, like much later on. They did like a relaunch of the character in like 2012. I've never actually read Prophet before. Not this one, but I read those later issues, and they did some really cool stuff with it. It was really modern sci-fi. It was really good. This first issue though is going to go for $5. So first issue of Prophet. I have Captain Marvel number 2. That's going to go for just $3. So Captain Marvel number 2 is just going to go for $3. It's a pretty cool, iconic cover here. Carol Danvers flexing on the cover. You guys have all seen this. I have Superman number 369. 369, bro. This is gonna go for just. We're gonna go for $3 as well. $3 on this. And then I have Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron: The Phantom Affair. This is gonna. This is part 1 of 4. This is gonna go for just $4 tonight. So $4 on the Star Wars. And then I have. Black Panther. This is a King in Black tie-in. So it's Black Panther number 1. This is going to go for just $3. So $3 on this. And up top, we got some stuff here. Some goodies galore here. I have The Trial of Moon Knight. This is Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 15, number 16, number 17, and number 18. We have the full run here of The Trial of Mark Spector from Moon Knight. This is going to go for $15 right now. $15 for this entire run. And then I have Black Canary, New Wings. This is another run we have here. Issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is also going to go for $15 for the Black Canary and Moon Knight. We have full runs here, so you don't got to hunt anything down. So feel free to call it as you see it. And the last thing I'm going to showcase is this Flash official movie tie-in comic. So we got the Flash number 1, number 2, and number 3. So this ties in with the movie that came out last year, the one that we all love and wish it got a sequel and wish we could have more Ezra Miller. So if you really like that movie, you might like these comics here. And I'm doing a hell of a deal here. Each of these books are $6 a pop, so that'd be 18. I'm going to do it all right now for just $10. So you can get all 3 of these comics, the full run of the Flash movie tie-in, for just $10. So $10 on that. All right. I have gone through everything we have on the bottom row here, and we are about to dive into a really cool collection of $2 comics. This is stuff that I have never showcased before, so we're about to go into all new comics. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're getting into the good stuff. So I'll see you guys in a minute. If you're watching the debates, stop watching the debates. Watch Kickin It, because this is the time I'm going to be busting out some really kick-ass comics. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
Some comic live streams seem like they're just throwing everything at the wall. Hey, you want this unknown comic? Yeah, here, how about this boring one? Found this one in a rain gutter. Give me some money for it. I know this looks like a rotting sandwich, but I swear it's a comic. Pay me! But with Comic Collectibles, we know you don't just want comics, you want the right comics. You want rare variant and incentive covers, vintage books in pristine condition at prices you won't find anywhere else, and truly unique hand-drawn cover sketches by some of the most amazing artists in the business. Join Rex and his rotating cast of co-hosts live from Dynamite Entertainment headquarters for a carefully curated roster of comics that you'll only find here at Comic Collectibles. Every Monday at 6 and Wednesday at 7 Eastern Time. Part of the experience.
What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com.
Something is speaking to you. Buy more comics. Just at the edge of your perception. Buy more comics. Your senses fill with visions of vortices. 360 comics. Slowly drawing you to one thundering epiphany.
360 comics!
360 comics!
The universe is telling you to shop with 360 Comics. Joe's got amazing stock from high dollar to $5 books from Silver Age to modern, CGC, variant covers, and more. 360 Comics every Wednesday at 9 Eastern, part of the experience.
Sorry, Tom, I'm all out of flush books. Where'd that rank on your movie list? I think it ranked below everything else. God, that Flash movie was such a train wreck. But, you know, that's the cool thing, though, is like finding, whenever I come across a run of comics and I get the whole thing, I always grab it. And here's something else I'll say, too. We all hate that movie today, and there's a likelihood that we'll still hate that movie 10 years from now. But, you know, who knows? There might be some nugget of whatever was good about it that might make it stand out. That's not going to happen, but, you know, the heck. We got this. You got this run here of the flush. Tom's calling it if no one wants it. It's low on the totem pole. It's ranked on the same level as an amoeba. All right, we got some new $2 comics here, so get ready for some awesomeness. I have Amazing Fantasy starring Spider-Man number 16, Amazing Fantasy 16, going for $2. Spectacular Spider-Man 227, The Death of Kane. This is going to go for $2. Tales of the Green Hornet, featuring a collector's hologram trading card, which is really cool. So this is number 1 of Tales of the Green Hornet, going for $2. Punisher Annual number 6 is going to go for $2. Silver Sable number 3. We have
I had to grab it because of Doom being on the cover. And 5, so we got a Doom tie-in on Silver Sable, going for $6 for these Silver Sable books. And I just finished Infamous Iron Man today. I really like that run. I thought it was fantastic. I'm tempted to continue reading from there. But I've got so much stuff on my reading list right now. I read a lot of comics today. I picked up new stuff as well. I read the new Wolverine book that came out. The artwork in the new Wolverine book is fantastic. And there were some really good scenes in there. And same with Uncanny X-Men. Gail Simone's Uncanny X-Men has been great. I forgot the name of the artist who is working on it. It's Marquez, I believe, but I don't know the last name of the artist. But the art in Uncanny X-Men is really top-notch right now. And same thing with Wolverine. Wolverine, I just finished reading all of Benjamin Percy's Wolverine, which was the last run. It was like 50 issues. And there was a lot of Adam Kubert in there. But this Wolverine issue this was the best artwork in a Wolverine book I've seen in a very, very long time. Let's see. Who is the artist? Jay, you could probably pull this up much faster than me because it's not showing me anything. David Marquez is the artist. Yeah, David Marquez is a really great artist. All right. I have Silver Surfer number 5 from volume 3. This is going to go for $2. Nightwing Alfred's Return number 1. This is going to go for $2. We had a really cool die-cut Spidey cover. Spider-Man number 57. We got the jail bar die-cut. I remember when this came out. I was 12 years old, and I remember getting this. And I used to get all the new comics on Mondays because my local retailer would bring them in on Mondays and he'd sell them to me right away because he knew I was a big Spidey fan. So I would always get these like right when they came out. This is going to go for $2. I have the Thor number 1 annual. That's going to go for $2. Oh yeah, Ezra was totally miscast. That was just such a mistake. But you know, what are you going to do? It's over and done with. This is a good issue of Thor, by the way. I think this is the one. No. This is different. I forgot what happened in this one. If I even read it. Actually, I don't think I read this one. Nope, didn't read this annual Thor. This is going to go for $2. So for the Thor annual number 1, it's going to go for $2. 2 buckaroos. You know what would be really awesome is if those stupid debates ended already. That would be awesome. People need to stop watching that and come on and buy more comics before I really start rage selling. If I'm going to rage sell about anything, it's going to be about that. I got Scarlet Spider number 12, number 13, and number 14 going for just $6. So $6 on the Scarlet Spider run. They should be debating why Ezra Miller needs to be recast. That's what they should be discussing. All right, here's a cool series here. I have Ultimate Wolverine versus the Hulk. This is written by Damon Lindelof, the creator of Lost, and he's also the guy who did that really awesome season of the Watchmen TV show on HBO that came out in 2019, which was fantastic. I really loved that. So how does this series start? It starts with Hulk ripping Wolverine in half. And I'm a big proponent of all the Ultimate stuff right now just because of all the brilliance that's been coming out of it. Pretty much everything that they've been doing with Ultimate Universe since they brought it back has been fantastic. Ultimate Spider-Man's been really good. Ultimates has been awesome. And Ultimate Black Panther, all of it's been great. I highly recommend jumping on any Ultimate books you see here, especially because they're so cheap right now. So we have Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk number 1 and 2. You can get both of them right now for just $4. Featuring really gorgeous art. I have Loki, Agent of Asgard number 4 going for $2. Luke Cage, number 1. Number 2. Do you see that look on Luke Cage's face right now? Just look, guys. He's like, I pity the fool who's watching them stupid debates and ain't watching Kicking It. And then I have Luke Cage, number 3. I have it all going for just $6. $6 for all these Luke Cage books. I have Lunatic, number 1, and number 3 of Lunatic. So Lunatic was actually created by David Anthony Kraft, and he was a character that was basically the Marvel version of Lobo before Lobo was created. So, well, he was actually created by Keith Giffen and Laverne Kinzierski. Huh. I thought Deck had some involvement with him. I remember he told me he did. But Keith basically left Marvel and brought the idea to DC, and he ended up creating Lobo and bringing it over there. Lobo took to it. People took to Lobo a lot more than they took to Lunatic. So we have Lunatic 1 and 3 going for just $4. These issues are written by the co-creator. I have Journey into Mystery featuring the Lost Gods number 503. That's going to go for $2. And 509, $2. Get them both for $4. I have Riri Williams Ironheart number 3 going for $2. And I got Iron Man number 41, legacy number 386, 43, legacy number 388, 45, legacy 390, and legacy 46, 391, which is a 100-page monster. Some really cool Iron Man books here. You get them all for just $8. $8 on Iron Man. We're going to go very low and slow because I have a feeling as soon as the debate's over, people are going to flood in here and start making claims. Hopefully these things end soon. When are they supposed to end? Jay, when's it supposed to end? Do you know? Please end at 9:30. You can just message me in the private. Do we know what time it's going to end? When they're going to stop yapping? I think even Jay's watching the debates. Just look, just let me know. I have Dagar the Invincible, Dagar the Invincible from Gold Key. It's a pretty beat up book, but still you get a Gold Key book. $2. And Dagar the Invincible. He's not into the politics either. You know that I could love somebody. Oh. All right, more comics. I'm going to rate sell everybody as soon as they walk in here. Think, hey, your stupid politicians, they matter more to you than Uncle Onrie, huh? You jerks. Honest Onrie is being honest about the fact that I would rather be selling comics than watching the debates right now. Huh? All right, I got Adventures of Superman 455, which is going to go for just $2. All-Star Superman number 1, free comic book day edition, going for $2. Oh my gosh, thank God. All right, it's over. It's over. I hope it's over. It's 9:30. This should be over now. Please end. Please, God, end. In the meantime, I'm going to bring Bentley on the show. He's hanging out over here, taking a nap. Come here, puppy. Nobody wants to see debates. They want to see my little puppy. They want to see my little puppies. So Bentley was over at my friend's house over the last couple days. So he was with me while I had the kids, and then he went and spent some time at my friend's house. And she always steals them from me when I don't have the kids. He just automatically goes over to her. I'm sorry, puppy. Oh. How you doing, buddy? So yesterday, Bentley rolled around in his own fecal matter. He G.G. Allen'd himself. And he's now all clean because my friend washed him with coconut soap. I don't even smell the skunk on him anymore. You guys can't even see him because he's turning his head. Look up at the camera, you butt face. Hey, there he is. GG Bentley. He totally GG'd himself. He had poop all over. So he runs around in my friend's yard. She's got a big yard, so that's why I bring him over there. Is not just that. She takes care of him while I'm at conventions, and she really, really loves her and her husband both really, really love Bentley. And so he was running around in the yard over to her, and his entire back is covered with crap. He was rolling around in his own feces. Look at this guy. I was not rolling around in my feces. I swear to God, I wasn't rolling around in my... I swear to you, my fellow Americans, I was not rolling around in my own fecal matter. So she had to wash him. And then she calls me up and she's all distressed about it. She's like, we had such a stressful day. And he was shivering the whole time. And I was so sad. I was just alone by myself at the house. And so she wanted to keep him an extra day. And I'm like, no, I need to take him home. So I'm going to let her borrow him one more night this week. But the house is so empty when the kids aren't here. And when he's gone too, sometimes it's okay because I got a lot going on, and it gives me a chance to really focus on me. But, I've been alone on the road for so many weeks and away from Bentley. It's nice to have him home, and he's really tired. So I'm going to let him just go back to his nap. Because you gave me a busy boy, haven't you? Yes, you have. He's been a really busy boy. Wow, dude. He is just such a lazy... He's so used to being catered to. You get you. He's such a little prince now. He used to be all rough and tough, Bentley. Now you become a real wuss. I'm gonna have to beat some sense into you. Beat some hard knocks into you. GG Bentley Nixon, absolutely. All right, back to comics. You idiots! Start making some claims, you morons! Just kidding. Enough rage selling. I have Wolf number 6 and number 7 going for just $4. So this is about a paranormal detective. And he's a werewolf. It's going to go for $4. It's an interesting series by El Chicago. I think I've read a good majority of it. It's interesting. Invaders, number 9. Deathlock, sorry. Deathlock shows up here. This is going to go for $4. I have Doc Savage, Ring of Fire, number 4 from Dynamite. Dynamite! This is going to go for $2. I have Black Vortex, Chapter 9, Legendary Star-Lord, number 10. Go for $2. Failsafe, number 3 from Vault, is going to go for just $2. Nova, number 27, number 29, and number 30 are going to go for just $6. $6 on this set. Blue Beetle 16 is going to go for $2. Suicide Squad number 32, The Return of Rick Flag, going for just $2. Detective Comics 967. This is part of James Tynan's run. I wonder if this is part of the Victim Syndicate run. I forgot what happened in this issue. This is an OMAC tie-in, which is really cool. This is going to go for $2. I've read this whole run. It's really good stuff. Ben Reilly, The Scarlet Spider number 12 is going to go for $2. Batgirl number 18 is $2. $2 on this. The inner whatnot seller is coming out in me, guys. It's gonna come out soon. We got really good books here, guys. Why aren't you making claims? What are you, a bunch of idiots? Oh man, is this thing over yet? Are the debates over? Please tell me they're over. Now probably people are watching like the aftermath of it. Oh, man. So, it's still going. Oh, yawn. Ugh. Picked a great night to do a show. Well, I had to be here tonight. I'm like the guy who's at the convenience store right before it's about to get robbed. Heck you, come again. All right. I have Gambit, Bishop, Sons of the Atom, Genesis. This is a 64-page spectacular going for $2. 7 Days, number 1 by Gail Simone and Jose Luis, going for $2 from Lion Forge. Day of the Dead, number 6, which comes directly after issue 5. That's going to go for $2. Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, number 298, $2. I have Weapon H, number 5. That's going to go for $2. Superman, number 80. Number 81. Number 86. And number 87. This is going to go for $8. $8. Ooh, there's an advertisement for the Terminator video game. T2 video game. Kick some liquid metal butt. Oh, I will staple it to your foreheads. I'm just going to point something out here about this Superman cover. I'm going to show it to you guys real quick so you can see. All right. And you see, this is you guys. Okay, look, pay very close attention. You see that? That's you guys. And you're shooting down, and this is me. All right? This is how I feel right now while you guys are watching the debates. This is you guys watching the debates, and this is me having to suffer for it. Buy some comics! God, I really hope they do write a bleeding cool article about me and my rage selling techniques. But unfortunately, no one's going to care about this episode today. I'm unhinged. I'm completely unhinged. I got Naughty List. I thought it was Naughty Lust. Naughty List, number 1 from Aftershock, going for $2. That's a cool book. Deathstroke Inc., number 1. Deathstroke's holding Batman's cowl. This is going to go for $2. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing? Yeah, buy comics so Onrie doesn't get blasted out in the back. Onrie doesn't like getting blasted, all right? I'm not about the money shots, all right, guys? All right. Fear of a Red Planet, number 1. Kenneth, how you doing, man? You're the man. So I have Fear of a Red Planet, number 1, and number 2 from Aftershock. If you grab both these books, it's just $4. I have All New Wolverine, number 8. That's going to go for $2. Oh, finally. Oh, my God. Finally, it's over. Ah, jeez. No, probably everybody's going to be watching like the after thoughts and after specials and all that stuff. Tori, how you doing? It's good. Master and number 3. If you want new masters 1 through 3, all you got to do is just call it $6 for the set. The post game. Good Lord. I don't know how people sit through it, to be honest with you. I just can't. I get too bored. I'm just not into it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are like really emotionally charged by it, but I can't get into this whole politicking stuff. I feel like it pulls us apart. It is totally pulling us apart, and we need to come together, and what brings us together is comics. So stop being an idiot and come on this show and buy some freaking comics, morons. Sorry. That was a little rage selling. Can't do that on the experience. We're not like that here. We're all nice to everybody here. Fake nice. Smile. Okay? All right. Planet Hulk, World Breaker. This is me right now expressing how I feel about the fact that people would rather be watching the stupid debates than buying comics. That's Planet Hulk, World Breaker, number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. Now I'm really angry because people are still not flooding in here and calling books. And number 5, now my head's on fire. This is what you guys have brought me to. All right, so we almost got a full run here. The only issue we're missing is 4, but otherwise we got 4 of the 5 issues going for just $8. Heal the world, make it a better place. Kenneth, you're awesome. I love that you're still supporting me. I appreciate it. Tori, you're also, supporting me too. I love you guys. Yeah, my children are safe. I don't have a wife anymore. I gave her a good old-fashioned bouting. So no wives for me, but I do have kids, and I still love my kids. All right, the debate was quality TV. I have fact-checked open to see who lies more. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I can't do it. I'd rather be reading an issue of the Young All-Stars, number 4, going for $2. I'll tell you what I did do today. I read a ton of comics. I read Joker number 1, which I really liked. I thought Joker 1 was fantastic. It sets up the premise really well. Basically, Commissioner Gordon is retired, and he's still haunted by all the bad things that the Joker did. And one night he gets approached by this really wealthy woman who hires him to go kill the Joker. And he takes her up on it because he wants to put it behind him once and for all. So that's the premise of the Joker. I finished reading James Tynion's Batman run, so now I'm reading the stuff that is it John or Josh Williamson did in between. And that first issue, there was art by Jorge Molina, really amazing stuff. That was great. I'm almost all caught up on Blade. Blade's been great. There's one more issue I need to get. So Blade number 10, and then my Blade run's complete. But Blade has been dynamite. Good stuff. And then what else did I read? Oh, I read the latest issue of or not the latest issue, but catching up on Spider-Man. So I finished the last Gangland tie-in. Gang War. I haven't read all of Gang War. I kind of read only the Amazing Spider-Man issues because John Romita Jr. did them, and the books are like all about the battles. So it's like I'm reading it more for the art, but you could just kind of blow through those issues. I want the main story, and I know that Zeb Wells put a lot of work into Gang War, but I just want to get caught up on everything. So I picked up the latest Spider-Man issue, but I can't read it until I read the other 11 issues that or 12 issues I'm behind now. So I got to get caught up on Spidey. But I finished Infamous Iron Man. I read the first issue of Joker, read that Batman. I'm almost done reading the original OMAC series by Jack Kirby. I have one more issue of that to read. And then, and I bought that like a year ago. So that's like a year old for me. What else have I been reading? Oh, I picked up the Spider-Man manga. It's called Fake Red. What was it? Hang on just a second. I'll tell you guys. It's a Spider-Man manga. Yeah, you thought Gang War sucked. I just don't think it added anything to the Spider-Man lore. So I'm looking forward to getting back to the main story where like they bring in that Spider Goblin and Norman gets back to being Norman, evil Norman. Yeah, Fake Red, Spider-Man Fake Red. So I saw something on Screen Rant yesterday. They were saying like that this Spider-Man Fake Red manga was like understood Spider-Man better than the comics. And so I started reading and I read the first chapter, and so far it's interesting, but it's manga. So I don't know if it really understands Spider-Man because it's not really about Peter Parker. It's about a different kid, and it's different. So I'm interested in reading all of it. I'm thinking about holding on to it and reading it with Alan because I think he might like it. But yeah. All right. Going back to comics here, we got a couple more books to show off. I have Lovecraft Unknown Cadith #1 going for $2. And Secret Invasion #2 and #3 going for $4. I'll tell you, the problem I had with Gang War overall is like it's such an amalgamation of all these characters coming together for this big gang war that really doesn't raise the stakes for anything. Like I don't feel like anything was really at risk throughout the whole thing. Like how this is going to end as you're reading it. Nothing changes throughout the whole thing. It just feels like, hey, let's throw all these characters together. Let's create this big mega crossover thing, and let's drag it out for 20 issues. And I have a lot of it. Unfortunately, I have like a good majority of it. But like, and it's not that it's necessarily bad. It's not bad. It's just there. It's just like another Spider-Man story. And I really hate Jackpot. I really hate the idea of Mary Jane having superpowers. Like, God, I wish they would just scrap that and forget about it. I'm not into that at all. Mary Jane should not have superpowers. And the idea of her superpowers is really stupid. Jackpot, it's such a silly idea. It's like they really got bored over in the House of Ideas. But I will say that I always try and find the good in every comic I read. So, having read Amazing Spider-Man 44 right before I got on the air, I really like John Romita Jr.'s artwork. That is what keeps me in line, and that's what keeps me on board, and that's what I appreciate. But having She-Hulk be on Spider-Man's team, She-Hulk would be able to beat every single gang member or gang leader by herself. It just seems like such a weird thing for her to be involved in. And I don't know, all of it just felt very throwaway. All right, one last book here, and then we're going to take another commercial break. And Jay, I want you to take a nice long commercial break too, so we can give folks a chance to get in here. I have Deadpool Bad Blood #2. That's going to go for $2. We're going to take another long commercial break. When we get back, we're going to showcase. Hopefully this room will fill up and we'll start to get through some of the stuff. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today. So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Oh, Lord. Finally, we got a claim. Lorena is in the house. Finally, a claim. Oh my Lord. Gosh. All right, let's find the Superman 81. Oh, my God. Wait, where is 80 and 81? Okay, there we go. She got it. She got Superman 80 and 81 because of this. She claimed this book here. She'll always remember it because this is you guys watching the debates, and this is me having to suffer for it. That's me right here. You guys are blowing a load right through me. First claim of the night. Thank you. Blowing a load through me. Is that going to get us canceled? Is that going to get us kicked off of YouTube? Who cares? You missed a lot of rage selling in the first hour here, Lorena. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I didn't watch it tonight. I had things to do. I had to be here. Actually, I would rather be here than watching the debates anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. Must-see TV for girls. No, it's must-see TV for everybody who's into politics. Everybody, I understand. I understand why everybody's watching it, but, shut up and buy comics instead. I'll tell you this, and this is a fact, okay? You guys ready for this? Your mind's about to be blown. I guarantee you the world would be much more at ease if less people were listening to those yahoos talk and we're here buying comics. Guaranteed. We would be all in a much better place if we listened to them less and we're here more. She is a person of quality taste. She likes to see loads get blown through me. Actually, I didn't mean it that way, Lorena. Sorry. Crap. Well, it's okay. I can put my foot in my mouth tonight because the politicians definitely did that more than I did, so I can get away scot-free.
Yeah, I feel eradicated. I have Namor the Submariner Conquered Shores #1. This is a variant cover here. It's going to go for $2. All right. So we got a full rack here. Lorraine has made the first claim of the night. I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to take down this entire rack. I'm going to go through all of this stuff one more time. And then we're going to do our FOMO books. It's about that time too. And the second hour should be pretty hopping here. Let's hope it's hopping. If you guys could do me a favor and reach out to friends and everybody, let them know that we're on the air right now. Share this out. Message everyone you can. Tell them we had a rough first hour and we want to make up for it. We need to make up for it. I was honestly hoping that the debates would be over before I got on here, but it turns out they went on for a little bit longer. Yawn. Yeah, I know, right? That would be awesome, Tori, to have that kind of job. All right. Let's showcase some cool stuff here. Give me a minute. Lorena, there's some stuff here you may have missed that I think you'll like. All right. Namor. Okay, cool. You're claiming Namor as well. Sweet. Where's the Namor? All right. One thing I wanted to point out, this book here, 7 Days, #1, it's actually signed by Gail Simone. You can see her signature up at the corner here. So we got a signed comic for $2. Deadpool Bad Blood #2 is $2. Secret Invasion #2 and #3 are going to go for just $4 for the Secret Invasions. Lovecraft Unknown Kadath #1 is $2. Young All Stars #4 is $2. I have Planet Hulk #1, #2, #3, and #5. Yes, I know you did, Tori. You're wonderful. Thank you. $8. $8 on this. I knew they would be fine. I like to just be a little drama queen sometimes. New Masters #1, #2, and #3. This is going to go for $6. Did you guys know that I was doing a live stream during the January 6th riots? I was there. Gail Simone. Or I wasn't there. I was doing a live stream while that was happening, just to get people away from the TV. So whenever there's a big crisis going on the news or something like that, you can count on me to be on the air to get you guys away from all the stress. All New Wolverine #8 is $2. Fear of a Red Planet #1 and #2. That's going to go for $4. Deathstroke Inc. #1 is $2. Naughty List #1 is going to go for $2. Day of the Dead #6 is $2. Superman 86 and 87 are going to go for $4. Gambit Bishop Genesis, it's a 64-page spectacular going for $2. Daredevil 298 is $2. Weapon H #5 is $2. And then Namor is off to Lorena. Batgirl 18 is going to go for $2. You were at a comic shop during the riots? That's cool. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider #12 is going to go for $2. Batman Detective Comics 967 is going to go for $2. Legendary Star-Lord #10 is $2. Failsafe #3 from Vault is going to go for $2. Blue Beetle 16 is $2. And Suicide Squad number 32, The Return of Rick Flag, is going to go for $2. I have Doc Savage, The Ring of Fire number 4, going for $2. All New Invaders number 8 and number 9, that's going to go for $4. We have Nova number 27, number 29, and number 30, all going for $6. $6 on the set. Wolf number 6 and number 7 is going to go for $4. Adventures of Superman 455 is going to go for $2. All-Star Superman number 1, it's a free comic book day tie-in, that's going to go for $2. Dagger the Invincible from Gold Key is going to go for $2. I have this Iron Man run here, Iron Man 41, that's Legacy 386. 388, that's 43. 45, that's 390, and 46, that's 391. All going for $8. And 46 is a 100-page monster. Iron Man books. Oops. Bentley is sleeping so soundly right now. So cute. I love him. I miss my dog so much. All right, I have Riri Williams Ironheart number 3 going for $2. Journey into Mystery featuring the Lost Gods. We have issues 503 and 509 going for $4. Lorena, what was the name of the comic shop you were at? Do you remember what you bought that day? I have Lunatic issue 1 and issue 3 going for $4. This was Marvel's version of Lobo. Luke Cage number 1, number 2, and number 3. I really like this number 3 cover. I'm going to go for $6. Loki, Agent of Asgard number 4 is $2. Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk number 1 and number 2. This is a really good series here, and I highly recommend grabbing all the Ultimate stuff you can get your hands on. This set is going to go for just $4. Scarlet Spider number 12, number 13, and number 14. That's going to go for $6. 6 on this. The Thor number 1 annual is going to go for $2. Silver Surfer volume 3 number 5 is going to go for $2. The rest of this, Loki and Wolverine Hulk, good pickups. All right, Nightwing Alfred's Return number 1 is going to go for $2. I have Spider-Man number 57. We got a really cool die cut cover here, so the jail bars open up. I remember when this came out when I was 12 years old. I really loved this issue. John Romita Jr.'s artwork, beautiful book, going for $2. Amazing Fantasy number 16 is $2. Spectacular Spider-Man number 227 is $2. Tales of the Green Hornet number 1. It's a free collector's hologram trading card inside, going for $2. Punisher Annual number 6, sealed in the poly bag, going for $2. And then I have Silver Sable in the Wild Pack number 3. Number 4, Doom shows up. And number 5. 3, 4, and 5 going for $6. Lorena, I'm going to dig up that Loki and that Wolverine Hulk for you. Is it a good? Is Amazing Fantasy good? All right. It's top of the hour now. Jay, I think we should showcase our FOMO books. So for anybody who's tuning in right now, what are FOMO books? Watch this video and you'll find out.
It's FOMO time!
What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals.
We got David Moore in the house. Play the David Moore video.
David Moore!
Things are about to get exciting. All right, let's do these FOMO books here. So I have Void Rivals, number 1. This is the 6th printing. This is going to go for $5. I have Hawkeye number 1. This is the Halloween comic book extravaganza reprint here. This is going to go for $5. Ultimate Spider-Man number 3 is going to go for $5. Nightwing number 115, Fallen Grayson. I have this on my reading pile, the full run of it. I accidentally bought an extra copy of the second part of it. So I'm just doing it for $5, which is pretty much what you're going to pay for on the street. So just doing a quick sell off on that. Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin. This is by J.M. DeMatteis. I read this. This is a really great story here. So this takes place in Spidey's very early years. And, he's still figuring out how to be a superhero. And he has to learn to live with his mistakes. And he has to also learn how to, make sacrifices for the greater good. It's not always about punching out the bad guy. Sometimes it's about setting aside time to help other people out. And it's a really great first issue. This is a 5-issue miniseries, and we got the first issue here. This is going to go for just $5 today. I have Scarlet number 1 from Image Skybound. That's going to go for $5 as well. I should probably hold on to this if no one wants it, because I've already got so much of the Energon Universe stuff. Silk number 1 is going to go for $5, and then I have House of Slaughter number 1 going for $5. These are our FOMO books for today. Oh, Lorena Red Marks. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. If anybody wants to know why I'm not into politics, Marx is the reason why. My great-grandfather was very politically driven. And where did that end up getting him? Nowhere. And my whole opinion of governments is that they don't care about the people. They just care about self-sustaining. Governments want to stay in power, and they want to continue to be powerful. So they don't really care about the people. That's how I feel personally. So, and I've always been very neutral when it comes to politics. I don't judge anyone for their politics, but I always make it a choice not to get involved in it because I think it's a bunch of malarkey anyway. So there we go. That's my political opinions. The Finnerjohn universe with Iron Fist. All right, let's get back to $2 comics here before someone starts tearing me apart for not having a political opinion. I have Judge Dredd Year 1, number 1, going for $2. Pep from Archie Comics, number 281, going for $2. I have Brave and the Bold, featuring Green Arrow, The Butcher, and The Question, going for just $2. This is Brave and the Bold, number 4. Batman number 65 is $2. Brave and the Bold number 1, featuring Batman and the Green Lantern. Number 3, where he teams up with Blue Beetle. That's going to go for $4. Batman and the Outsiders number 40 is going to go for $2. Last issue of the series, too. Yeah, my great grandfather was he was able to help a lot of Jewish people escape Germany and come into Russia or into Russian territory, thinking that this would protect them, right? Because the whole idea of the Soviet Union was that, and this is why a lot of people are still like real big proponents on communism is because the idea of it is that no one is judged, right? So like everyone's equal. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you know, it doesn't matter what religion you are, what race you are, and everything. Unfortunately, you can't erase years of hierarchy and nepotism and everything from the Russian mentality. And so none of that stuff mattered. And especially once Hitler's purges came and then Stalin's purges came, none of that stuff mattered anymore. They weren't killing you because you were Jewish anymore. They were killing you because you were talking too much, because you had an opinion. So I've kind of come to this belief that it doesn't matter where you stand on politics. You just you're in it whether you want to be in it or not. And I understand people's need to want to be involved, and people feeling like it's important to vote, and feeling like it's important to have a stance on stuff and things like that. I just, after doing all the research that I have, and not just on what I did with my grandfather's story, but even with Yisun Shin, the stuff that happened, when Japan invaded Korea, the stupidity of the Korean government that allowed all of this stuff to happen, the fact that the Japanese were able to invade Korea was all because the Korean government was too busy bickering within itself. And there were two factions, go figure. There was the left side and the right side, and they were bickering between each other and completely ignoring the fact that their enemies were much more that they were solidified now. They had finally, the Japanese had stopped fighting with each other, and they had weapons now from the Portuguese. They were doing business with them. They had rifles, and they had all this strength, but Korea didn't care about any of that because they were only interested in inter-country politicking. And that's why they got invaded. They laughed off the Japanese. When the Japanese sent the king of Korea an arquebus rifle and said, hey, here's these new weapons we've just mass produced. Here's one for you to have as a gift. Here's how the Korean king said. He just threw it off the side and said, oh, this is just for shooting birds. The Japanese, they're not capable of invading our country. Like they're too stupid. We beat them 200 years ago. We invaded their country. They're just a bunch of pirates. They're not capable of doing anything. Well, all that changed once like 400 battleships showed up in Busan and just started mauling through people. It didn't matter anymore. So honestly, I'm all about unification, because when we're unified and working together, we're stronger. When we're bickering about stupid things that have nothing to do with anything, that's what divides us. So there we go. That's my opinion. James is here without fear. I just had my little political rant right now. And no, I have not watched the debates. The debates actually hurt my business tonight. So there you go. That's even more of a reason why I don't care about politics. What's it ever doing for me? What's the government doing for me? Everybody's busy watching that. Instead, they should be buying comics. All right. I have Wolverine and the X-Men number 32 going for $2. I have Fell number 9. This is by Warren Ellis and Ben Templesmith. And Ben Templesmith is the co-creator of 30 Days a Night. He really unique, intense, horrifying art style, going for $2. Indigo Children number 1, going for $2. I have the 6th printing of the Department of Truth number 1, going for $2. Flash number 77, number 78, that's going to go for $4. $4 on this. Batman and Robin number 34, that's going to go for $2. Batman Detective Comics 985, this is going to go for $2. What's up, Roberto? How you doing? Then finally, we need mariachi music to play, because we got Roberto in the house now. And Roberto, welcome back from Canada. All right, so here's something I don't really show often, but I was really digging deep into my collection here, and I found a bunch of really cool books here. I have Fatale from Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. We have issues 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. a bunch of Fattel. So 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 books here. I will do them all for $15 for Fattel. Some really cool Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips Noir comics going for $15. I have Magneto #1 and #2. Magneto the Masquerade #1, 2, and 4 by Kelly Jones. Known more for his Batman work than anything else, but here he is working on Magneto. This is going to go for $6. I have the Daredevil Annual #7. We got a Mike Mignola cover here going for $2. And the #8 Annual, also going for $2. It's going to go for $4. $4 here. Captain America #27, #30, #31, #32, #33. And this is why I love Captain America so much, in all honesty, because Captain America has always been a character that has stood for what America should be and never allows his, his opinions to sway his actions. He's always just done the right thing. And I love that about the character. I've always loved that about Captain America. I think Captain America brings out the best in all of us. Great character. This is going to go for $10. I vote for Captain America this coming election season. He's got my vote. All right. The Daredevils are off to Roberto. Which song am I supposed to sing? Oh, the Captain America song. Captain America's got my vote today. No one watches this stupid debate. But Captain America got Onrie today. Yeah. There we go. How's that? Put a little music in there. I got Thor #404. #445. This is a really cool cover. Thor fighting the Gladiator. This set is going to go for $4. I have X-Men #40 and #41 and #46. This is going to go for $6. Yeah, vote for people who actually make a difference, right? The Thors are off to James. Vote for Pedro. Hey, James, how you doing today, man? I hope you're in better spirits today. You're like, yeah, especially after watching those debates. All right, Fattel is off to Lorena. Nice pickup, Lorena. And guys, whatever we sell through today, I'm going to be doing a restock tomorrow over at Oh Yeah Comics in Skokie. I've been wanting to go over there to do some dollar bin diving for me. So I'm going to stop by over there tomorrow. So the more of this stuff we can get through, the more I'll go out and buy. We're going to have another show tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to tune in for that. We're going to have a great show tomorrow night. Don't be an idiot and miss out. Morons. Yeah, it's not easy. I know, it sucks losing an animal. All right, I have Marvel Comics Presents #91 going for $2. March on Ultimatum Saga. That's going to go for $2. I have Mystique #15 and #24. That's going to go for $4. Yes, that is a Moon Knight run. Let me show it to you real quick, Roberto. I have The Trial of Mark Spector. This is Mark Spector Moon Knight #15, 16, 17, and 18. This is going to go for $15. $15. Okay. Wolverine gets claimed. Which Wolverine will claim? Is this the Marvel Comics Presents? Or is there another Wolverine? Is this what we're claiming? Oh, Wolverine and the X-Men. Sorry. Is it this one? Let me know, James. Tales of G.I. Joe number 8 is $2. I have Guardians of the Galaxy number 4. That's going to go for $2. Okay, you want both? Got it. Very good. We're bouncing back. Okay, great. Gotcha. I'm glad you guys are here now. And Moon Knight run is something else, isn't it? There's a lot of Moon Knight. I have a lot of Moon Knight books that I'll be showcasing very soon. Tales of G.I. Joe. And Guardians of the Galaxy. I have a Fantastic Four run here. Fantastic Four 554. This is Mark Millar and Brian Hitch. 555. 556. 557. If you grab this entire run here, it is $8. $8 for this run. I have Cable and X-Force number 2 and number 3 and number 4. If you grab both of these, it's going to go for $6. Ha! That's funny. The two worst illnesses to have are diarrhea and Alzheimer's because you're constantly running and can't remember where. Oh, that sucks. You're having lots of accidents. You're accident prone. You'll be running to the shitter. All right, I got West Coast Avengers number 6 and number 7 and number 8. It's going to go for $6. $6 on this. I have Alias number 2 going for $2. Age of Apocalypse featuring the X-Men number 1. This is a one shot. It's going to go for $2. Age of X Alpha number 1. It's a one shot going for just $2. I got some Batman here for you guys. Batman 487, Headhunter, 488, 498. This is going to go for just $6. $6 on these Batman books. Lockjaw number 2. Lockjaw number 4 are going to go for $4. Wolverine, The Best There Is, number 2 and number 3. This is going to go for $4. $4 on these Wolverines. Batmans are off. The James. Okay. I have Amazing Spider-Man 358 and 367 going for $4. Okay. Wolverines. You're on a Wolverine kick, huh, James? The new Wolverine series that came out this week is really great. I highly recommend checking that out. I have the OMAC Project number 1 going for $2. Outlaw Nation number 1 from Vertigo. That's $2. DC's Nuclear Winter Special. This is an 80-page giant going for $2. I have The Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, number 14. number 21, number 22, number 45, number 77. I always found this character very strange because the way he comes together, the way he's like two people, right? He's like the scientist and that guy. And they have to like come together to form Firestorm. That's always been so strange to me. But this is written by Jerry Conway, who's a very talented writer. And I guess the thing about this that makes it cool is the fact that when they do have to change and become Firestorm together, they have to be together, otherwise they can't do it. So that always presents a challenge if they need to become Firestorm and they're not in the same place. Very, very strange character. But anyway, Firestorm. This run of Firestorm books is going to go for just $10. I think they did a really good job with Firestorm on that Flash TV show. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he's definitely got bipolar disorder. So we got Omega Project 1, Outlaw Nation, and then Nuclear Winter special. 80-page giant. It's a $10 book that we're going to do for $2 right now. Teen Titans number 1 is going to go for $2. Nightwing 53 is $2. Nightwing 130 is $2. And then I have The Outsiders number 1 and Outsiders number 22 going for $4. $4 in this set. Kind of gets hot-headed too. All right, I'm going to recycle some of the stuff that I've already showcased just to fill out the rest of the rack here. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm just picking some stuff out randomly. Some stuff that I think you guys might like. Okay. I have Silver Surfer number 5 going for $2. Volume 3 number 5 going for $2. Amazing Fantasy number 16 featuring Spider-Man going for $2. Spider-Man 57. We got a cool die cut cover. It's my third time pitching this book tonight, but here we are doing it. This is going to go for $2. I have Nightwing Alfred's Return going for $2. And I have Planet Hulk World Breaker number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 5. This is going to go for $8. So you're just missing number 4, but I got the rest here. That's going to go for $8. Okay, Surfer's Call. And Hulk is called. Perfect. I have Secret Invasion number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for $4 for Secret Invasion. I have Deadpool Bad Blood number 2. That's going to go for $2. And then I have this Iron Man set here. Iron Man 41, 43, 45, and 46, which is a 100-page monster. This is going to go for $8 for these Iron Mans. All right, then That's perfect. I'm going to take down our FOMO books, showcase our FOMO books again. We got $5 FOMO books here. Okay, Iron Mans are off to Roberto. Nice. We have turned this ship around, folks. I appreciate it. Lots of claims here. Definitely you got some room for restocking tomorrow. All right, let's go through these FOMO books again, all right? I got Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin #1 going for just $5 today. Really good issue. Really good book here about Spidey in his early years. Void Rivals #1. This is the 6th printing of Void Rivals. This is going to go for $5. Yeah, I'll see what I could do about finding those for you. I have Scarlet #1. This is also going to go for $5. If no one wants this, I'm actually going to put this off to the side because I'm kind of trying to put together the entire Kirkman Energon run. And speaking of that, I need to now find a copy of Void Rivals 1, like a first printing. I wonder how much a first printing of Void Rivals 1 is going for now. Let's see. Just checking this out. Wow. You can still get it for $5. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to get myself a Void Rivals #1 first printing. Why not? This is for me. I actually like the idea of it. I have #2 now. I can just put together the whole run. So I'm going to do that. All right. But I have the 6th printing for anybody who wants it, which is also going to go for $5. I have Hawkeye #1. This is the Halloween comic book extravaganza going for $5. Silk #1 going for $5. Ultimate Spider-Man 3 is going for $5. House of Slaughter #1 is $5. And then I have Nightwing Fallen Grayson. This is Nightwing #115. This is part 2 of Fallen Grayson. I'm actually reading this run right now. I've heard really great things about it, so I'm looking forward to finishing out the run. But I accidentally bought an extra copy of 115, so I got it here for you guys or anybody who's interested. And those are the FOMO books. I'm going to finish building out the rest of the rack here, and then we're going to take a short commercial break, and then we'll come back to go over the lower rack of stuff one more time, and then we're going to end our show for the evening. We'll close out the show after that. Okay. Quickly figure out some stuff here. Picking and choosing some good books here. There we go. I have Night Thrasher for Control #1, #2, #3, and #4. This is the entire run here. We're going to do it all for just $8 today. So $8 gets you all of Night Thrasher for Control. Get the full run here for just $8. I got Punisher Annual #6, sealed in the poly bag, going for $2. Silver Sable in the Wild Pack #3. #4, we got Dr. Doom showing up here. And #5, I'll do this whole set for just $6 for all these books. I have Tales of the Green Hornet, featuring a hologram trading card going for $2. Day of the Dead from Grimm Fairy Tales, #6, going for $2. Gambit, Bishop, Sons of the Atom Genesis. This is a 64-page comic going for $2. Daredevil 298 is going for $2. And then I have Dagar the Invincible from Gold Key going for $2. Sable gets called. Put the Punisher up there. Daredevil 298. It's clean. Roberto, I have some more Daredevil. I have Daredevil 282, 291, and 301 going for just $6. Let me know if you'd like to add those to your pile there. Give you some more Daredevil. I have the Thor Annual #1 going for $2. Scarlet Spider #12, #13. And #14, that's going to go for $6. So $6 on these. The Daredevils are out. I have Luke Cage #1, #2, and #3. This is going to go for $6. $6 on this set. And I have Lunatic #1 and #3. That's going to go for $4. Okay. Luke Cage gets called. Nice pick up there, James. I have Journey into Mystery featuring the Lost Gods #503 and 509. That's going to go for $4. And that is our double rack for now. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we get back, we're going to go over all the bottom row stuff one more time. And then I'm going to take this stuff down. And actually, no, I think it'll be close enough to the point where it'll be time for us to close out. But one more book I want to show before I go on break is Riri Williams' Ironheart #3. This is going to go for just $2 right now. And then we'll be back in just a moment. So I'll see you guys in a second.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel,
that'd be really great. Thanks.
All right, Roberto, I got your claim on Ironheart, so we're all caught up on that. All right, excellent. So I'm going to go over all the bottom row of books one more time because no one was here to see any of it. Everybody was watching the debate. So let's go over the bottom row of books one last time here, and I'm going to take my time to go over every one of these books. So now I'm putting together the entire Energon universe stuff. This is going to be another loop or another hole for me to go into. Another collection for me to build out. Oh boy. All right. I have Daredevil 199 going for $5. This was a FOMO book from yesterday. It's a direct edition copy of the book. It's in really, really great shape too. I have Detective Comics 472. It's a VG on this one. This is going to go for just $4. It's got some ink breaks in it, but still some cool Detective Comics cover. And it's just $4. I have Invincible Iron Man 147. We got a really cool Bob Layton cover here. It's going to go for $5. What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman? One is the other is a command. Oh man, that's sexist. Well, that's great. We got some sexist humor here. Iron Woman. Oh, that's great. Yeah, there's a command. All right. See, that's a joke I got right away. All right. I have Captain America number 268. We got a story here by J.M. DeMatteis and artwork by the legendary Mike Zeck. That totally gets me canceled. Fantastic Four 265. This is the first, this is the issue where She-Hulk joins the Fantastic Four. Illustrated by John Byrne. This is going to go for $5. I have Spectacular Spider-Man 136. This is the issue where the Sin Eater dies. This is going to go for $5. So Detective Comics is off to James for $4. I'll tell you what, guys. You know what? Feeling kind of generous tonight. All these books that I just said were $5 have now just dropped in price to $4. Daredevil 199 is $4. Invincible Iron Man 147 is $4. Captain America 268 is $4. Fantastic Four 265 is $4. Spectacular Spider-Man 136 is $4. Let's move through these. I promise you I'm going to go out and buy more. Silk number 3 is going to go for $3. Miss Marvel number 1 is going to go for $3. All right, DD, Cap, and Spidey. DD, Cap, and Spidey. Got it. 4. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Katie's in the house. We still have Invincible Iron Man 147, Fantastic Four 265, Miss Marvel number 1 going for $3, and Silk number 3 going for $6. It's a Lee and Hook cover. The Iron Man and the Fantastic Four dropped in price from $5 down to $4. I have Amazing Spider-Man 406, first appearance of Lady Octopus, going for $10. I'll drop it down to just $8 now. So I'm taking $2 off. Profit number 1 is going to go for just $4 today. $4 on this. Captain Marvel number 2 is $3. Superman 369 is $3. Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron number 1 of 4 is going to go for $4. And then I have Black Panther, this King in Black tie-in, that's going to go for $3. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You're going to share my leg with me. That's good. I don't think we're going to have to worry about starving. There's plenty of McDonald's locations opening up. I think if we're going to starve, it's because we can't afford to eat at McDonald's anymore. That's a more likely outcome. We'll be able to smell it, but we won't be able to eat it. All right. Okay, let's go over the runs I have up top. I have The Flash. This is a movie tie-in from the movie that came out last year, the one that you guys all love. I have The Fastest Man Alive, Flash number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is the film tie-in to The Flash. I'm going to do this entire set here for just $10. Each of these books goes for $6 in your local retailer or anytime you're going to be hunting for back issues. You're going to spend $18 on this, but here I'm Kicking It right now. Get it for $10. That movie was painful. I think the comic book will probably be a little bit better, hopefully. I have Black Canary New Wings, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. You get the whole run here for just $15 on this. And then I have Night Thrasher for Control, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is going to go for just $8. $8 for Night Thrasher for Control. All right, I'm going to do some lump sum dealing here. So this is 8, 10, and 15. So 18 plus 15, that is $33. If anybody wants to take Black Canary, Night Thrasher, and this Flash run off my hands, it'd be $33 normally. I'll drop the price down to $25. You get all of these books at $25. If you're interested, just let me know. I'm eager to move these books. Yeah, Roberto, I'll talk to you later. I'll give you a call later this week. How's tomorrow looking for you? Are you busy during the day? Oh, okay, cool. All right, man. Well, let's catch up soon. I would love to chat with you. I want to catch up with you. All right, so I have Nightwing 115 going for $5. House of Slaughter number 1 is $5. Ultimate Spider-Man number 3 is $5. Silk number 1 is going to go for $5. Hawkeye number 1 is $5. And then we have the 6th printing of Void Rivals number 1 that's also going to go for $5. So these are the FOMO books that did not sell today. You guys will see them again tomorrow, unless someone claims them between now and when we get back on the air. Okay. So for the bottom row, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 books left. I'm going to do a lump sum total on all of it right now. 3. Okay, so this stack here is valued at $39. I'm going to take $9 off. It's $30 for all of these books. I'm going to showcase them again for you guys. You can call them individually, or you can get them all as a set. We have Miss Marvel number 1 going for $3. Silk number 3 is going for $3. Fantastic Four 265 is $4. Invincible Iron Man 147 is $4. Amazing Spider-Man 406, First Lady Octopus is $8. Prophet number 1 is $4. Captain Marvel number 2 is $3. Superman 369 is $3. Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron number 104 is $4. And Black Panther number 1 is going to go for $3. It's a King in Black tie-in. If we grab this entire set of books, it's valued at $39. We're going to drop it down to $30. Roberto's Bondage Clinic is a success. His BDSM clinic. I'm thinking about opening up an NSFW clinic if things don't work out with the comics biz. What do you guys think? An NSFW clinic. All right. I'm going to let you guys look at this board real quick and see if there's anything up here that you want to claim. We still got some time left before the show is over. There will be some really cool books up for sale tomorrow. We've sold through quite a bit of stuff here. I want to say we moved through probably close to about a half of a short box, which is a little less than usual, but considering everything that we had going on today, it's totally understandable. I get it. Everybody's attention is on the fate of our country right now, and it's understandable why so many of you guys are concerned about this right now. But have no fear. No matter what happens, it's beyond your control anyway, so it's all good. And I assure you that the politicians don't care at all about what you guys think. So, just rest assured, everything's going to be okay. Everybody's going to be all right. We're all going to be slaves of the government. That either way, it's all good. Jay's going to have a talk with me today. Listen, man, you gotta kind of cool it down with your political opinions, Onrie. You're offending people here. Well, I don't give a rat's butt. A rat's ass. Rats actually have pretty big asses. I just want to point that out, too. Rats have huge asses. And you can quote me on that, too. Rats have huge asses. And they also are huge asses, too. Stupid rats. Stupid rats have huge asses. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gearing up for tomorrow a little bit here while you guys are staring at this board here, because I don't got anything else to showcase. So if you see something you like up there, just call it as you see it. This is your chance. Get those books up. Let's get those books out of here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 6, 7, 8. I'm a slave for my God and only him. Huge ass rat. What'd you miss? Well, kind of a lot, kind of nothing. I don't know. What did we miss? Well, either way, it's almost time for us to end the show here and to do our wheel spins here. But one last thing I'm going to offer you guys. We have the Flash, number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is the movie tie-in. It's going to go for $10. I have Night Thrasher 4 Control, number 1, 2, 3, and 4, going for $8. And then I have Black Canary New Wings, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is the full run, and it's going to go for $15 for the Black Canaries. Caca! It's a Black Canary. Caca! I bought more comics for me today, too, aside from new stuff. I also picked up Black Panther number 1, the Ultimate Black Panther number 1, which I actually sold to Roberto. And I decided to buy it again because now I want to read it. I want all of the Ultimate comics now. And I was such a fool because I had all of it and I sold it all. So now I have to go back and buy some of those books. The biggest buy I'm going to have to make is the, what's it called? Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. That book has shot up in value so much. It's so ridiculous. And Ultimate Invasion number 3 and 4. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. How much stuff I gotta go out and purchase again because I was a fool and sold it off too quick. Should have sat on it. But if I sat on it, I'd probably keep it. That's the problem. So I want to keep all these comics. I don't want to sell them. Who wants to sell comics? All right, Night Thrasher's off to James. $8. Nice. I'll pull those for you right now, buddy. Night Thrashers are off to James. Okay. We are at the end of the show. That means it's time for us to spin the wheel. And it looks like all 3 of the people who picked up books from us today are going to get wheel spins. So, Jay, without further ado, if you can air the video.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
Because you guys all bought something for me today, and it was a rough night, we're going to reward you big time. So, let's get going here. First spin is for Roberto. Roberto gets a free DC book. Roberto is getting the OMAC Project, number 1. Now it's for Lorena. Lorena gets a free Marvel comic. Let's see, Lorena, what am I giving you? Lorena is going to get the Thor annual because I know she's a big Thor fan. And then James, I'm hooking you up. James gets a $2 comic. James, I'm going to give you Indigo Children number 1. It's a nice thick comic. So enjoy it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for shopping with me tonight. What a night this was. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow on my channel, 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, pick up some comics. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.